That was the mood at King Square, popularly called Ring Road, when our news crew arrived.
The End Bad Governance movement declared a nationwide protest across the country today, and we are in town to monitor the compliance right here in Benin City. So we are currently at King Square, popularly called Ring Road, and as you can see in and around this environment, there is no sign of protest.
The planned protest by organizers of End Bad Governance movements in Nigeria was meant to take place nationwide to drive home their demands for good governance in the country. Benin City, which is usually one of the epicenters for such protests, was devoid of any activities, a situation that kept the news crew wondering as per what might have happened. The heavy presence of security operatives around the rally point at Ring Road seems to have reduced the wandering of the news crew. The combined force of the Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Police Force speak volume of the tightness and degree of the security that was mounted in the area. Whether their presence was to forestall possible breakdown of law and order or to gag the protesters from demonstrating was unknown to us. Commenting on the situation, some Benin City residents described the planned protest as unnecessary, as previous efforts ended without achieving desired results.
Nationwide protest, to my own view, I don't think protests will work because there's a lot of hoodlums that will hijack protests. I vividly remember NSAS protests. We were one of the pioneers. But along the line, some hoodlums hijacked it.
The protest is solely affecting the common people, I think so, because the so-called elite, they don't have any effect. It has nothing to do on them. It's just one-way traffic. They know what they are doing. They are there. They are concentrating on how to manipulate the people, and they know how to manipulate the people.
Bad governance, yes. Let them stop the bad governance. It will help us. You understand? Look at what is happening. They are not trying for us. Please, I don't want to say something that will make them say, look at what this man is saying. If we are saying the truth, they don't like the truth. You understand? They don't like the truth. Transport. Only this morning, I spent 5,000 naira for transport.
The respondent, however, expressed worries over the heavy presence of security operatives, pointing out that may have been the reasons for the absence of the protesters.
Most people are scared because of unknown circumstances that they may get involved with the security people. So they just don't want. That's why people are scared. We're supposed to go to protest. Me, I'm supposed to lead one protest today, but because of the up and down of the security, that's why we are just where we were.
Based on recent experience, like what I do say, that any peaceful protest in Nigeria is always hijacked. So security being present, the masses that want to protest may be threatened. Also, the security personnel that's around will also be threatened.
My thought is that people who normal Nigerians like life and like honor and hustle. The country's had enough to cripple the country. If we allow the protest to go on, the country will be crippled and we will have more suffering again in the society.
They however called on the government to look into the plight of Nigerians with a view to addressing the myriad of concerns confronting the people.
Give us some little amenities. We are not demanding for much. If it is just electricity, health, maybe security, it's okay.
The government should try and think of the masses more than themselves. Think of how to make the masses comfortable, how to be a good governor, govern the country very well, rather than think how to get power from themselves and amass wealth for competition.
With the failed protest, it is however unclear if the protesters were not in tune with the national body. Austin Ironing, reporting for VOS TV News.